What are we going to be doing today?
Okay, wow, set up. This is not going to be like every week. You can hear the thunder. It's raining outside. So this is not going to be like every week. But we had a couple of more questions that came in. Plus, we asked people to drop questions. That's why we're doing this again. We will probably be posting more videos on the YouTube channel. Yeah. And we'll just be journaling.
Yeah, so like some people, we're not marriage experts or anything like that, and we're not like giving advice. We've barely been married for 2 weeks, so we're obviously not. We're just journaling as we're going. I think, yeah, and hoping that somebody will be able to resonate one way or the other with something that we're going through, or something that we're experiencing.
Something that's going through us.
All right. Welcome everybody again.
Yes. Thank you, Don. We can barely read the comments. I can barely read the comments because it's a little far from me.
Someone said Boris so beautiful, gosh.
Thanks, Don.
I'm telling you.
I know. Thank you, Don.
All of you on Twitter that went to go against me.
Yes, actually, let's talk about that before we go into this. So I get home. I close from work. I stand to cross the road, but then this guy in Jeep stops. People don't usually stop for me. I've resigned. Since I was younger, I resigned myself to the fate that cars don't stop for me. Like,
why?
I'm fine, but like I'm not like, oh my god, I just saw an angel. Like, I'm beautiful and I have more inner beauty, and that's fine. I've never been dissatisfied with that. But this, surprisingly, maybe he wanted to use me for jazz or something. So he stops and he's like, where are you going? I was like, oh, this is how it happens. I was like, oh no, don't worry, I just want to cross the road. So he's like, okay, and he drives back. So I'm excited to get home to be like, David, a car stopped for me today. And David is like, see? Later you say that you only stop for fine girls. Ha!
And I was, no, you
yeah.
guys. I was trying to say, because she's always trying to say that, oh, she's not a fine girl, so cars will stop. I'm like, but you're a fine girl. And she's like, no, I'm a fine, but you're a fine girl. No. Now you stop, I'm like, but you said cars only stop for fine girls. So are you not a fine girl? And why?
That's what you meant to say.
That's what I was trying to say, and she knew, but she implicated me on Twitter, and people went against me.
And I don't say I'm not a fine girl. I say I have more inner beauty. I have more virtue.
Don't let me see what's going to come. What is that?
I have inner beauty.
Fine girls have inner beauty too now.
Yes, I'm just saying I have more of inner beauty.
There's nothing like more of inner beauty.
There is.
So what thermometer did you use to measure inner beauty versus outer beauty?
Discernment, thermometer of discernment.
Please, let's answer this question.
Anyway, let's answer the questions that came in for us. Why are we so cool? That's a compliment. Thank you very much.
It's because we have many fans.
Nice. Alright. Can you talk about how long it takes to be friends with someone before you date them?
Who, bro? I answered that question.
You now, you're the relationship expert.
I beg, I'm not the relationship expert. How long, please, let's question again. How long should she be friends before you start a relationship, right?
Friends before you date them.
Before you date them. Well, I don't think there's a hard and fast rule to that. I can't say, it's just like saying, should you date in university or things like that. Did you get? There's no like cast in stone rule to say that. People have met each other in 1 month. Yep. And they started dating 1 month after.
Got married.
And they got married in the same year in a few less than 6 months.
Yeah.
And their marriage went very nice. Some have been childhood friends from when they were in 0 to 2 in KG class, and now they got married because they know one another best, and the relationship just scattered. So let me not lie to you, I don't know. But once you're comfortable enough, or once you've gotten to a point where you can assess, or I don't want to make it look like an assessment where you're marking grades or anything, but once you're able to feel a level of comfort and you kind of have discerned that person's nature, and you're convinced in your heart that, you know what, this kind of person is what I'd like to start a relationship with, right? And that process can take 2 weeks, it can take 2 years, depending on how open you are. Wow.
Yoruba.
My H factor fluid out.
Fluid.
It depends on how open you are and how open the person is, and how much time you guys actually have to like open up to one another. So it's not
and also involve the Holy Spirit.
Yeah,
Best help.
actually, and
best head. No, I didn't mean that.
And involve your other friends as well, because like many of your friends can tell when another of your friend is not legit, because you might be head over heels and all of that, but some of your other friends will be like, this guy, you suspect him. Obviously, if you're, I'm assuming that your friends are as discerning as you are and they know the kind of person that you are, and things like that.
Yeah. Okay. So somebody people ask us this like, oh then how is married life? And I'm like, it's just it's just I think we will not right now feel the full impact of what married life is,
because we
just got married 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We were dating, now we're married. So like if we were dating 2 weeks ago, we're dating today, we're still dating. There won't be like much difference. Do you understand? The only difference is that we're living together. Maybe we'll talk about that again, but yeah. So it's just normal. It's like super normal.
Yeah, and we don't feel like married. People have also asked me, do you feel married? And I don't feel married. Like one day I asked her, I was like, bro, do you feel married?
What's that? Let me go. Leave me, I want to continue sleeping.
So I don't know, there's no feeling like that.
Yeah, no. I don't know for us.
Well, I don't know if it exists in real life for us.
Okay. How did you meet, and did you know you met the one at once? So there's a similar question like this as well. We can answer that in our previous video, which is already on our YouTube channel, so you can just check it out.
Well, how did we meet?
How did we meet? We met in church. So I met.
Tell them the full story.
Don't even be serious. So I joined Celebration Church International in 2007. It was 2007 was dark for me. 2017. 2007 I was a child. 2017 was quite dark for me. I think God really strategically placed me or made me join Celebration Church because he knew that I needed that cushion of sound doctrine and love and family. So I joined CCI, and when you join CCI, one thing that happens to you is you may have been very calm in your previous churches, just coming in and going out, but by the time you join CCI, you'll be like, I want to work, I want to do something, like I want to work for this vision. And so that was how I was. So I am a photographer, if I can say that. And I was like, okay, I have to join the media team. So I spoke to Pastor, and he's like, oh, I'll introduce you to the media team person. So he introduced me to the media team head. He was not the head, but he was acting as the head. And the media team head saw me. He was like, oh, I know you. I was like, no, you don't know me because I'm new and I don't know anybody. He was like, oh, I know so and so. We now call my ex. I was like, no, I came to a new place to start a new life. So I was like, And then as we were walking, he says, let me introduce you to other people, and then introduced me to David. And David was just like, yeah, hi.
That's not what happened.
That's what happened.
You missed it all. You came with your SD card.
No, that's the thing. You can't remember that you met me first before the SD card. Because you were like, you didn't rate me. It's the same thing.
I was busy doing the work of God.
Yeah, well, you have the argument going for you. So yeah, he was just like, yeah, hi. So I met him. And then I took pictures, and then I gave him my SD card.
That was when I also
That's when he now noticed me. Your work shall make room for you. So I gave him the SD card, and he's like, beautiful pictures. I was
like you. Is that what
no. He would have been a creep if he said that.
No, I didn't see that.
So no, he just said beautiful pictures, and I was like,
So what happened to you at that moment?
Nothing. Alright. That wasn't even the moment. You have mixed up the story. But anyway, is there anything as a perfect
This story is incomplete.
It's complete. Is there anything as a perfect relationship? Yeah. No.
Well, no. So it's like asking, is there anything like a perfect life? Right? I would say my life is perfect.
Ooh, how?
Yeah, and it's not because there are no ups and downs. It's because I'm completely at peace with myself, and I feel like whatever. Honestly, so it's like perfection is, first of all, it sounds like a myth, right? Or like an unachievable target, right? But I feel like at that point where you get in your life and you're like, you realize yourself to a point, and you have a purpose for your life, right? And you have a sense of direction, like even when things are not adding up, even when things aren't like gelling, when things are just moving not exactly how you want them to move, there's still that sense of inner peace and conviction and satisfaction and wholeness, right? So, and I mean, somebody else might be in my exact same shoe and not feel that his or her life is perfect, but I think I just choose to believe that.
So is there a perfect relationship?
So is there a perfect relationship? Depends on if you want to believe there's something like a perfect relationship.
Okay.
I choose to believe there's something like a perfect relationship, and I believe that I'm in a perfect relationship.
Ooh, okay, nice. But I disagree. I don't disagree. I have a different.
No, you can disagree now.
I disagree. Yes. So I have a different opinion. I think that there is no perfect relationship, especially because I feel like the notion of perfection. If you say this relationship is perfect, then there's nothing to work on. Do you understand? So I think that every relationship always needs, like, there's always something to work on, even if you guys have been married for 50 years. And if there's, like, the word perfect is like, for instance, God is perfect. He doesn't need to work on anything regarding himself. He's like perfect. So that's what I think as well. If you say a relationship is perfect, that means it has reached the optimum, like you cannot optimize it anymore. It's just like, no, you can't optimize it. It has reached like the top of its virtues and greatness and all of that. But I think that there is no perfect relationship.
The funny, it sounds like an oxymoron actually, because the nature of perfection and relationship seem to be clashing in a sense, because it's like saying a perfect imperfection. Why? Because a relationship is human beings. Human beings are as imperfect as they can be, right? Or human beings can be as volatile as they can be. This thing is getting me.
So we're not perfect again.
I'm perfect. We're perfect. I believe we're perfect.
Okay.
I feel like don't believe that's your uncle.
No, you like. Wow.
It's continuing.
Okay. Has being married and living together changed your relationship in any significant way from just dating?
No, really, except that we can have sex.
Now, yeah, but now also like I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner because he helps out. Like he makes breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is perfect. So that has changed my life in a significant way. All right. How do you feel with your insecurities over your partner's ex?
How do I feel my insecurity? So I mean, let me lie to all of you. At some point, I used to feel somehow, right? But I started to grow out of it, and it was my. So this is it, right? It's not because I don't think she's faithful, or because I don't think she's like she doesn't have any feelings for her ex, or and vice versa, right? But I think she's better at things like that because maybe my ex doesn't make her feel uncomfortable or anything. But me, I don't know why I'm like that, but I can get very jealous.
I think I know because I'm still friends with my ex. Friends-ish. Like we still talk.
No, I'm still friends with my ex too, but like, not like we don't talk like very often. But
Exactly.
We have a like working relationship, not working relationship.
An amicable relationship.
Amicable relationship, right? But me, I just have this feeling of
Cut all the ties,
yeah,
right?
Time.
Now.
But I think we're pretty over time. We've gotten to a point where we feel secure. Or I've worked on myself because she always felt secure. But I've worked on myself to feel like, you know what. So yeah, that's it. And she also helped me in that process actually. More convictions, more assurances, more like proving herself.
I did your party. Now your party I did.
Yeah, daily life before. Yeah.
Yes. So how and why long have you had a misunderstanding for? Like how long has been the longest misunderstanding?
Longest misunderstanding. Funny. So the thing is, well, I can't say. Has it been long? Up to 6 hours.
Like in this marriage.
In this marriage.
I don't know. Like
or
in our lives.
In our lives.
I don't know, but
I
let's.
don't think so. It's usually not long because I used to almost fall sick if there's a misunderstanding. So I'll just keep calling until we sort it out or something. So that's that. But since we've been married, we've not had too many misunderstandings.
It lasts for. I don't think
we had like
one before the video.
yeah,
but like it doesn't last for
yeah,
long. Yeah, because it's just awkward fighting somewhere revenge. Apart from identification, I'd like to know if there's any other purpose or reason to wear wedding rings. It's not in the
I
Bible.
don't know. Just
I don't know.
we don't know actually. We just wait because I saw that when they ask you, are you married? Oh, I'm even young, so they will not be
Don't,
for marriage.
even as we are wearing these, people still don't rate it. It's like,
So it's probably just a status or identification thing. When people say, are you married? Oh, let's see your hand. That's the first thing they do. So I think it's just identification.
Yeah,
There's no spiritual reason.
yeah. Martha says she loves us. Oh, love you, Martha. What made you decide to have a more unique wedding celebration, e.g. games night? So the games night was a surprise. We were actually going to end with the church and like
Super nice.
something. So what made us decide to do something simple? Our previous video answers it on it.
Yeah, previous video talks about that.
What surprised you the most about being married?
What surprised me the most about being married is that I didn't, well, I wasn't surprised that I don't feel different. I didn't expect to
Yeah, I
feel
was
different.
surprised.
You're
I
surprised
thought
that
like
you
I was
feel
going to
different.
feel totally different. I know, like my life was going to like change.
But I told you now that.
Well, I know what surprised me the most. Me filling forms. So I'm trying to apply for something, and they asked like, "What's your name?" And normally like that doesn't. I'll just be like, "That's my name." But now I was like, "Oh my God, what's my name?" Because I haven't done the official name change thing. So all the names of my official documents, including my passport, is still the same. So I'm just like, "What is my name?" I had like a bit of identity crisis, but I was like, "What is my name?" But yeah, so having to decide what your name is as a woman in this society, very sad. So not very sad, guys. What is married like? I think we can answer it.
Yeah,
Like
married
nothing, it's like normal.
Normal.
Where are you guys now? Lagos, Abuja, or Sakumono? Ha ha ha. And Abuja. Or are you changing your name and what's your take on it? Okay. Direct
Funny
question.
enough, okay.
Yeah.
Initially, we didn't want to change it.
It's we.
No, you
This
told me
is my
you want to change
body.
it, and then I said, yeah, sure, no wahala.
So I did not, yes, it's we, but like it's my personal body. Allow me to bear it.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to change my name because just because of the first of all I didn't see the need, and then I felt like it was too stressful because I have documents that bear another name, and then I would have to like have different documents. I mean, people have done that over time, and I guess it's not that stressful. People say, oh, it's not that stressful, it's just change your name because you're young. But I just didn't feel like changing my name. I was just like, this is fine. And David was okay with it, and we weren't going to change our name. But then I started to think about, and I talked about with some people as well about the like legal implications for when we start having children. And for instance, if I want to travel alone with them,
With
people,
who?
children.
Okay. I didn't mention children.
Okay, the children. There might be like some immigration problems. He might have to write like written consent to say, oh yes, this is the no. So I feel like there might be things that I can avoid if I just change the name. I haven't changed it yet. I think I'll change it like sometime in the future. Maybe if when I get pregnant or something, then it becomes more real and then I'll change it. But for now, I still have pages on my passport and I'm not trying to throw away that passport yet. So my take on it is if you guys decide that you're not changing your names and if you guys can deal with the legal, and you're in Africa, you're in Nigeria, where they don't understand why you won't change your name. Like people in authority, exactly. So they assume there's normal. If you start saying that you're married, whatever, you guys get shame. So, how do you deal with shame? Not being confident or comfortable being naked. So I think when I saw this question, it sounds like a question that I get to the I think when I saw this question, I thought, why would I be ashamed? But then I thought about it again, like it's actually a possibility to be ashamed. But I think the reason that I didn't feel any shame was because like I don't feel shame as a person about my body, and I don't have like the media stereotypical body. But I always just grew up thinking, why would you like feel shame about any part of your body when you were literally created that way? Like you did not work to get a certain kind of body. I wasn't even this slim before. I was this kind of like fat before or chubby or whatever. And I know that there was this guy that used to bully me about it and mock me. And if he sees me eating, he'll be like, oh, "You're still eating." So like, but I never just felt like my body was something to be ashamed of. So if he shamed my body, it would be weird for him because I'll be like, "Why are you shaming my body?" Do you understand? So I did not expect him to shame my body because I'm not sort of like ashamed of my body as well. Yeah, but like if you want to read more about like body imaging and self-esteem and all that, I would recommend Pastor Laju's book Mirror Mirror.
Mirror, mirror, yeah.
I have it for you. Here, let's show you what it looks like. Looks like this. It's a very good book, so you should get it. Very good for things like that. Also, next question: how does it feel knowing that everybody knows that you're having sex? It's not a sin, so everybody keep knowing. I don't know. It doesn't feel anyhow.
It doesn't feel anyhow actually. It's more Alara.
This next question we'll just answer it on our YouTube channel later. And the other one. For someone who didn't really intend on getting married, how did you know that DR was the one you want? Also answered on the previous video. Yes. So those are all the questions for now. Those are all the questions right now, and we will be seeing you guys on our YouTube channel. I wish the video just swiped to the YouTube channel later on. I think we can share one interesting thing as we wrap up. I think we can share one interesting thing that we noticed just because we started living together. Because obviously we're not living together before. Now we're living together. Which I've been answering all the questions and I've been talking for a while. Cringe. Oh my god, Mike Hogger. Okay, David.
One interesting thing. You guys, I don't know what it is. In this house, once I'm going anywhere, Bora is following me every day. If I just leave the room, I'm going to the kitchen to go and drink water. Bora will follow me. If Bora wants to go and drop something in the kitchen, David, please follow me.
That's not how it sounds. It sounds stronger. David, please follow me.
David, please follow me.
I'm not scared. I just like walking around with people.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow you everywhere because I'm not always at home. Anyway, one weird thing or one interesting thing that I've realized in this 1 week of cohabitation is David does not wake up to his alarms. And it happens with everybody I live with. They always set like 5 o'clock, 5:25, 5:30, 5:45.
There's an explanation.
Stop it, because I wake up every single time. So on Thursday night, I just had to be like, when we're about to go, I was like, give me your phone. Because I wake up every time and he doesn't wake up and I'm like, don't do this to my sleep.
Let me tell you why. It's going to be mentally preparing you. So after the first alarm, you're like, okay, it's 1 hour. Let me continue to sleep. Next alarm, 30 minutes. Okay. You understand? So once it's 6 o'clock like that, you will have.
The problem is you actually don't wake up by 5:25. You don't wake up.
No, you wake up before me. Doesn't mean I don't wake up.
I wake up to the alarms. I don't wake up before you. I wake up once your alarm goes off and then you're like, still sleeping. I'm like, oh my god. And at that moment, if I stand up, my sleep will go. So I always try to be like, I try to sleep out the alarm. It's like, so I wake up. I'm like, David, put up the alarm, put it up. And I try to get back into the rhythm of sleep. And then in 5 minutes, and you are still sleeping. So anyway, I solved the problem because I was like, put up all the alarms. What time do you want to wake up? 5:55. I will wake you up. Just put the alarm at 5:55.
Alright, bless you.
So that's how you solve issues.
I see everybody saying they do that too.
Why?
Esusa says I have a point. Maya says she does it too.
Why?
Sheto says she does it too.
Why?
Deborah Oguike says she does it too.
I'm
Only you
so wrong.
borrow. Thank you all of you. At least I'm not the weird one.
You guys are.
So yeah, this is the end of the video already. Thank you all so much for joining. Bless you. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. We love you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying the videos. I think we'll share more interesting stuff maybe on the
But
YouTube,
yeah,
on the YouTube channel.
later and like
Bye. We love you guys. Have a great week.
Have a great week. It's a blessed week for you.
Amen.
We see
Amen. 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 Glory to God. All right, you guys.